This is Acquafortis from Acquafortis Astrology, and today I want to talk to you about Jupiter in Scorpio. In this video, I'm going to explain what to expect out of Jupiter while he in Scorpio, and how it's going to affect us as society and as individuals, and how to get about it. So if you like this idea, grab a cup of something and let's start rolling. So Jupiter enters in Scorpio on the 10th of October 2017 at 15:20 Central European Daylight Time. And he stays there until the 8th of November 2018. Let's make it quite a long transit. It's 1 year and nearly 1 month. So let's start from the basics. Who is Jupiter? Well, Jupiter is like spring. He's changeable, cheerful, confident, hopeful, only briefly depressed. He loves being friends with the sun, loves interacting with others. He's the good luck planet. He's also very changeable. He doesn't really like to stay put in one place, and he doesn't like to look at details because he's always expanding towards the horizon, and he's always looking for something new to explore and to see. So who acts like Jupiter in our society? Well, all people that have anything to do with law, religion of any type, and teaching. So, for example, there are judges, senators, bishops, priests, lawyers, university students, teachers, guru, you name it, you have it. People who are eternally optimistic act like Jupiter, benefactors, entrepreneurs, motivational speakers, explorers. Now let's see who is Scorpio. Scorpio is a sign ruled by Mars. And Mars is our energy to break free and defend ourselves. Scorpio is the expression, the energy of Mars by night in a marshland. Yes, Mars by night in a marshland. So it is a Mars that has harnessed its impulse to rush forward. He can now wait until it is the right moment to act. He has harnessed patience, strategy. He lives in muddy water, so he doesn't rely on eyesight for action, but he relies on gut instincts and feelings. He has mastered the art of dark vision. So he senses, he feels what goes behind the scenes. So what happened when Jupiter is transiting Scorpio? Jupiter has now to modify his behavior. He has to abide to the rules of Mars in his nighttime expression. It's like when we go to another person's house and we have to abide to the rules, or another country and we have to abide to their customs and traditions and rules. That's the same thing for Jupiter in Scorpio. He has to abide to Mars. So Jupiter becomes more secretive, less expansive, learning to stay put and go deeper, becoming more in touch with his emotions or her emotions. So remember, Jupiter is more like spring, but while he's in Scorpio, he has to learn to act more like autumn. So basically it's going a little bit against his nature. He's not so happy and he needs to adapt a lot. And Jupiter knows how to adapt, so he works it out. But this now and again makes Jupiter energy a bit tense and stressed out. So Jupiter in society, how can it express itself? Jupiter is quite visible as a society influence because it's a social planet. So we perceive it a lot in how society behaves itself during those transits. So whilst Jupiter in Scorpio would tend to become less optimistic, less want to expand, more conservative, more emotional, but we speak less of it. We are less aggressive on impulse, but we are more Machiavelli-like. Darker colors are preferred in fashion, such as brown and blood red brown. News about secret agendas of governments, religions of any type, education will start flourish. Increase in the study or the reading of occult. So astrology, psychology, esoteric studies, forensic sciences. There will be a renewed interest in the ecosystems of marshlands or any type of places that are dark and humid. Discoveries of how to recycle our wastes and poisons. Discoveries on our reproductive cycles. And how it's going to affect us personally? Well, those that are going to get the direct hits are Scorpio, Tauruses, Aquarius, Leos. Cancer and Pisces will have an amplification of their emotional life, whilst Virgo and Capricorn will feel a supportive energy to their already intuitive nature. Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius will only feel it through society, and they will adjust accordingly if needs be. But this all changes if you have an ascendant or personal planets in Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. So how to go about it? Well, perhaps start reading or studying psychology, astrology, esoteric sciences, how to better recycle our wastes, learn anger and jealousy management techniques, book counseling sessions to resolve buried emotional issues, be generally more in touch with the darker parts of ourselves, which we don't usually express. Practice safe sex. Scorpio is fertile. So if you don't want any kids, just practice safe sex. And practice safe sex also because Scorpio is associated with sexually transmitted diseases, and this applies to all types of couples. Have a checkup of your reproductive systems and of your elimination systems, that is the bowels and gallbladder. Now, what is the Mars effect? Now remember, whilst Jupiter is in Scorpio, he is ruled by Mars. Now, how good or bad he behaves depends on what Mars is doing. So if Mars is in a place he likes, like in Capricorn, or receiving nice communications from other planets, then Jupiter will act nicely and he will become an occult reader, a great astrologer, a depth psychologist. Yeah? But if Mars is in a place he doesn't like, such as Libra, or receiving stressful communication from other planets, or he is looking backwards in the sky that is going retrograde, then we might end up with Halloween on steroids. So this is going to be a 1-year-long transit, and things will start expressing themselves in time. So please do let me know what you think, and comment during the year on the comments in the comments of this video. I'm really curious of how it's going to affect each one of us and how it's going to affect society. So please leave comments, share, subscribe, and I'm available for private consultations. Just message me, and I'm on Facebook and Instagram as Acquafortis Astrology. So thank you so much for following me, and hope you like this video. Bye-bye.